Bay, Wisconsin. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Miami Dolphins and the Green Bay Packers. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And brought down, but not before 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cut up.
Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. Touchdown number. Talk about explosion plays. Here's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to ride a wave of emotion, momentum. But on the other side, they've got to guard against a major letdown because they hit them right in the gut with that one. And now you start to question yourself a little bit when you give up a touchdown on the opening.
Now a hit and a loose football. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A great effort. They were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always
in for the score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on off.
He played that position at Texas A&M before becoming the starting quarterback. So a lot of times when he's in the pocket looking downfield, he's actually running the routes with the receivers as he remembers them.
Here's Tannehill to the right side here, the tight end Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 39.
The offensive side of the ball, I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36.
Of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes, and when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. A pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right?
He went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
This is taken at his 4. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Dolphins now. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And
on second down. Now Tannehill. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. Well, I think a Dolphin was able to fall on it. Yes, they'll keep possession here.
It's often unusual for the team that lost it to get.
Hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Fighting through it, he's got space. He had one man to beat. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to book. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Pushing through tacklers at the 30. Shrugs off another. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. Their mobile quarterback. His second touchdown of the game.
It's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. And he'll give it here to his running back. And down inside the 15 he goes. They give him 14 yards that time and a 3rd and goal. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll look to throw. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
Here's Bell. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's to throw on second down is Tannehill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second there.
Goes underneath for Bell. Now Bell hit. He lost the football, and the Packers pick it up. Does the big boy have the juice? Past the 20. And he will bring this one back. A fumble at the 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Fielded just inside the 30. Gets by him, and now a little daylight.
Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's taken to the 26. Slips past him.
Where'd he go?
An excellent run. In second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And look out. I think he's going to go. 20. And he will get this into the end. And this is going to be Packer football.
I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he cuts middle, creating space. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. And that
points. If we're watching both teams' defenses, didn't it feel like a revolving door? One's on, they think they're off for a while. The other has to come on, they think they're on for a while. Then they're off. Here comes the other one. Just kept turning the ball over. They got to cut that out.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will get this.
On as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. This one fielded at the 5. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Packers pick it up. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. And a great spot to start this drive from here. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before
the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7. Now a hit and a loose football. A career day, not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on our side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments, and you know what else? They didn't lose it.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this.
And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And this is going to be Packer football way. And he's got room. Got some real estate inside the 30. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard at the 1-yard line. A big play there. This team is on this win streak. Big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's
and he will get into the end zone. It's another touch field there into the 4th quarter now. You saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Jameis Winston with 1 touchdown pass thus far. And
sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over.
And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We got
weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 40, 30, past the 20, 10. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. They are on to the 4th quarter in Jacksonville. And scoring yet again, the Colts extend that lead. Andrew Luck, 2 touchdown passes in the W. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Packers pick it up. There he goes left side. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But
that's
the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 49. And the return across midfield and to the 46. looks like he'll throw here. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Oh, wait. Hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. He'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
And it's incomplete. It's still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing.